All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mark Hamlin. I live in Richmond, Virginia, and really excited and honored to share with you some really powerful information that is pretty awesome. We've got a company here. The program is new, but the company is not. In fact, the owner, his name is Dan Putnam. He actually has about 5 programs that are running right now. They're doing extraordinary. Some of them are international programs. So this is a gentleman who has a lot of experience and a lot of success. And he saw what was going on in the cryptocurrency space, and he made a decision that he wanted to do something to make it better and to help people, and that's why we're here today. So right now, this program is in pre-launch. We actually go live on Friday, the 14th, so you're here ahead of the crowd, and that's always a good thing. So I'd like to welcome you to the Modern Money Millionaire team. And again, my name is Mark Hamlin, and I will be your host tonight. So let's get started. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to imagine what your life would be like if you had the resources to do whatever you want, whatever you want, whenever you want. In other words, live life your way. That's what we're going to show you how to do, ladies and gentlemen, how to tap into that over the next few minutes. So imagine having numerous assets that appreciate over time, creating true lasting wealth. A wealth that's not stored in the banking system, but is totally safe and secure and always accessible 24/7 worldwide via your cell phone and your computer. We'd like to welcome you to Modern Money Millionaire team. We are a community where possibilities become reality. So I bet that many of you have heard about Bitcoin. As you know, Bitcoin started in 2009 as an idea. It's an electronic cash system to make purchases over the internet and to send money to people around the world at a fraction of the cost that Visa, MasterCard, and the banks would charge us. So it empowers people to keep more of their hard-earned money in their pocket. But here's the thing. No one knew that it would become a currency. In fact, the most profitable currency in the history of mankind. And we're going to show you how to benefit by what's happening with that. You see, ladies and gentlemen, in the beginning, a single Bitcoin was worth 1 cent. But now it's worth over $2,500. And if you don't have any Bitcoin, you might think that you missed the boat. And that is too late. But you're not alone, ladies and gentlemen. And a lot of people feel the same way. Here's the thing. Right now, when you compare the market share of Bitcoin to other assets, you see that Bitcoin is in its infancy with tremendous growth potential. If you're looking at my screen right now, you can see the quantity of Bitcoin in the marketplace is the smallest dot on my screen. In fact, even Bill Gates' net worth is more than all the Bitcoin that's in the world right now. You can look at Amazon. There's $41 billion worth of Bitcoin in the marketplace. The market value of Amazon is $402 billion. There's over $1.5 trillion of U.S. currency in circulation, over $66.8 trillion of stocks. And when you add all the money around the world, it's over $83.6 trillion worth of stocks. So why is this significant? Because Bitcoin has a finite quantity that will ever be produced. And that means the more people use it, the higher the value. So it's on an upward growth pattern. You're going to see that here in just a moment. It's also significant, ladies and gentlemen, because the value of our U.S. dollars has shrunk. In fact, if you compare the purchasing power of the U.S. dollars right now to what you could buy in the year 1900, right now it's worth about 2 cents. So you may ask the question, why has the U.S. dollar shrunk in value so dramatically? Well, it's 2 reasons. First of all, it's no longer backed by silver or gold. And second of all, the government has the ability to print as much as it wants to. And whenever it prints more, it causes the value of the dollars in our pockets to increase. It's like a form of inflation. So things become more costly because there's more dollars in the marketplace. This is one of the reasons why digital currency is so popular, because not only is this happening with U.S. dollars, it's happening with all fiat currencies around the world, because not one fiat currency is backed by silver or gold. So now is the time to get in the game. The objective of this discussion over the next few minutes is to help you make a quick and easy decision to continue learning about things like cryptocurrency, shared economy, and crowd-funded crypto mining. We're going to break all that down for you this evening. So, ladies and gentlemen, you aren't left behind again. So pretty interesting. There was an article in CNBC just last week about a 12-year-old boy who was given a birthday gift of some money. He took that money and he bought Bitcoin. And now at the age of 18, he's a millionaire. So he didn't need a whole lot of education. He just knew that something was going on and he bought the Bitcoin. And here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, if he can do it, so can we. Unfortunately, there are many cryptocurrency programs out there that simply are not legit. Here's the thing, there are companies that make promises that they don't keep. They shut down and they run off with the money. So if you're dealing with a company and you don't know who's behind it, beware. If the company says that they're pooling money to trade but doesn't show any trades, beware. Because well over 90% of the programs out there, are simply scams. But our goal, ladies and gentlemen, is to offer you a long-term real program that you can depend on, starting with crypto education. So when you join this program, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to receive crypto education. So we talked about it earlier. An investment of $100 in Bitcoin in 2010 will be worth close to $1 million when it passes the $3,000 mark. And the biggest opportunities in cryptocurrency are actually hidden from public view. Our goal is to take advantage of this hidden opportunity by teaching you what to look for, when you should purchase, and when you should trade. We want you to benefit from an understanding of trends and consumer behavior, and you will actually start to begin to learn all the ins and outs of buying and selling cryptocurrency. So in this program, we're going to teach you, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to get educated. And through our unique shared economy, you can also participate in some additional income because this is a program that provides 100% payout. You can also earn 20% team pay on your lesser team, plus 50% matching pay and 10% leadership pay. We're going to break all that down for you in just a moment. All for only $20 and simply by sharing our program with others. We're going to show you how, ladies and gentlemen, when you invite just 6 people to join our program, you actually don't even need to pay the $20 a month anymore. You can click a button. It will automatically come out of your earnings. So we're talking about potentially $20 to change your life, to provide significant income for your family while you're learning about the most profitable currency in the history of mankind. So let's talk about shared economics and how does that work. Pretty interesting. I just came back from a trip to South Korea. I have a large community over there, and the people over there are really used to working together. That's what shared economy is about, is people coming together in order to support one another. Well, there is a company out there, it's called Uber. Perhaps you heard about them. They're the world's largest taxi company. But here's the thing. They don't own any taxis, and they don't pay any insurance. You might say, well, how is that? Well, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, there's always a better way of doing things. It's called innovation. They simply created a platform where they provide the customers, you provide the vehicle, and the income is shared between the both of you. That's pretty interesting, isn't it? There are other programs like that also. We also use a shared economy concept. Now, in a shared economy, you are rewarded according to your contribution. In other words, how much you earn is equal to how much you contribute to the growth of the community. So in this community, to share in the revenue that's generated by our community, all you have to do is share our program with other people. It really is that simple. All right, so what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to actually go and we're going to talk about the money. We're going to talk about how the money works. So let's go ahead and break that down right now. So, of course, the name of our program is called Modern Money Team. We're in pre-launch right now. You can actually register through the link of the person who referred you. You don't have to pay anything until Friday, and you're going to pay $20 per position. You can actually have 3 positions, and you can triple your income. We're going to talk about that in just a moment. So let's talk about the 3 ways that you can earn money simply by sharing our program with others. The first is called 2-team pay. You're actually going to be building 2 teams, 1 team on the left and 1 team on the right. And you will earn 20% of the volume of the lesser team, and you get paid every week. We'll explain to you exactly how that works. In addition to that, you also earn money when you refer other people. That's called sponsoring bonuses, or we call it a check match. And you earn a 50% check match on all your personally referred people within this community, and we'll show you how that works. So these first 2 ways of earning money has to do with you simply sharing the program. The more you share, the more you earn. The third way is called generational matching bonuses. And once you have reached the level of manager, we'll explain to you what that is. It's actually pretty easy to reach. You'll now qualify for 10% matching bonuses on all the managers within your community up to the 5th generation. So let's go ahead and talk about the ranks. So first of all, anyone can participate as a customer. You don't have to refer anyone. You simply pay $20 a month, and you're going to get this cryptocurrency education. You also have the ability to participate in our crowd-funded mining farms. We're building some mining farms that you can participate in, and you can earn passive income. I'll explain that in just a moment. So now, if you want to earn money from our shared economy, you want to go through some of these ranks. The first rank is called promoter. All you have to do is pay $20 and refer at least 1 person, and you're qualified to receive 50% matching bonuses on all the people that you personally refer, their 2-team income. The next goal you want to reach for is called qualified promoter. This is what everybody wants to do right out of the gate. You want to pay your $20, and you want to refer 1 person in your right team and 1 person in your left team. That qualifies you to receive 20% on your 2-team pay. That's the volume that's generated from your lesser team. And of course, you also will get the matching bonuses from the people you personally refer. The next major goal is manager. So to become a manager, you pay the $20, refer 1 person on your right team, 1 person in your left team, and then you have a weekly volume of $1,000. When that happens, not only do you get the 20% from the team pay and the 50% matching bonus from the people you personally refer, you start to earn 10% generational bonuses on all your managers within the first 2 generations. And then the other promotions, ladies and gentlemen, are based on your weekly volume. And that enables you to receive more generations of the manager matching commissions, which is 10%. And that will take you up to 5 generations. So those are the rank qualifications. They're pretty simple and they're pretty easy to understand. So now if you look at the 2-team plan, you have 2 teams, 1 team on your left, 1 team on your right. You're going to have volume. The volume is equivalent to the amount of money that the people are paying every month, which is $20. So in my diagram on the right, you have 4 people, $20 each. That's $80 worth of volume. On my left, you have 5 people, $20 each. That's $100 worth of volume. So this is what happens. You get paid on the volume of your lesser team, which is $80. Times 20%, that would be $16 you would be paid, and you get paid every week. So this is what happens. On the other side, you're going to deduct 80, and that's going to leave you 20. So that $20 worth of volume actually carries over to the next week. So you don't lose it. It carries over, and you can benefit from it the next week. Because sometimes your left side is going to be the largest. Sometimes your right side is going to be the largest. So you'll be able to benefit from that leftover volume. Now, the last thing I want to explain to you is called the matching bonuses. This is based on line of sponsorship. So we have a community that actually pays to infinity. And the way that works is that when you personally refer someone, they're considered on your first generation, irregardless of where they fall. Because they could fall on the 10th level, they could fall on the 20th level. It doesn't matter. If you personally refer them, they're in your first generation of sponsorship. Now, when they go out and refer someone, that person will be in your 2nd generation of sponsorship. And again, it doesn't matter where they fall. They could fall on the 20th level. And the people that they refer are on your 3rd generation of sponsorship and it doesn't matter where they fall. They could be on the 30th or the 40th level. So these are the manager overrides, 10%, that are based on line of sponsorship, and you can receive that up to 5 generations, irregardless of where they fall, whether or not you personally referred them or not. So very, very powerful. Now let's talk about the crowd-funded GPU mining. So these are graphic cards, we call them machines, that you can purchase to generate passive income for yourself, even if you don't refer anyone. So the company is building their own mining farms. See, digital currency and Bitcoin has to be verified, and it's done so electronically. If you have the equipment to verify these transactions, you actually earn money, and some people earn quite a bit of money. So you can purchase one of these machines for $3,000, or you can rent 10% of one of these machines for $300. So when someone you refers buys one of these machines, you earn a $200 fast start bonus. If someone you refer rents one of these machines, you earn a $20 fast start bonus. And that volume is also included in the 2-team pay plan. $100 for every machine and $10 for every share when someone rents the machine. And the way that you are paid, ladies and gentlemen, you're paid after the power is deducted. The cost of the power is deducted. So for every machine that you purchase, you earn 75% of the profit will go to the person who purchased the machine. 10% goes into the 2-team pay plan, 10% goes to the company, and 5% goes to the sponsor of the person who bought the machine. So once this is released, there'll be more details. You'll have an idea of what the numbers can look like in terms of your earnings once this is actually released in the coming weeks. So very, very powerful. So the last thing I want to show you is what your income could potentially look like as you go about building this community out. So we're going to say in this example that you have 25 members in your lesser team. So that's 25 members times $20, because everyone's paying $20 a month per position, and that's going to come out to $500 worth of volume. Times 20%, that's $100 that you are paying. So let's say that your team grows to 50% on the lesser side. That's going to equal to $200 worth of income. You have 100 people, that's going to equal to $400 worth of income. If you have 200 people, like I have in my team right now, after 1 week, that would be $800 worth of income. And if you're looking at my screen, you can see how that can accelerate. Now, here's the thing you need to understand. These numbers just represent the 20% team pay. These numbers do not include the 50% matching bonus. So, for example, with 200 members on my team, let's just say that I personally referred 60 of them, which I have. That's 50% check matches. In addition to that, once I have $1,000 worth of volume, I qualify for the 10% matches on the managers. So what you're looking at here is just a fraction of the income that you can generate. Now, here's the last thing. You can have 3 positions in this community, and you can sign those positions directly under yourself. So you would do that using a different username and a different email address. What does that mean? That means you have the potential of tripling this income. All of this from a $20 a month program is pretty awesome while you're learning about cryptocurrency. Now, here's the thing. With the cryptocurrency education, you're going to learn a lot of things. You're going to learn how to buy and hold it while it increases in value. You're going to learn how to loan it to earn income every day from loaning it. You're going to learn how to buy and sell it to earn money that way as well. You're also going to learn how to participate in things such as ICOs, which are initial coin offerings. This is when you can buy a coin before it goes to market and put yourself in a position to make a tremendous income, and much, much more. All right. Now I'm going to do one last thing here, ladies and gentlemen. I actually want to give you a little education and show you some things that you may not be familiar with right now. I'm going to go to a website called CoinMarketCap. And if you're on the phone, you're going to write this down. CoinMarketCap.com. When I go here, I can see all of the digital currencies that are currently in the marketplace. And right now, you can see there are 108 currencies out there. The number one digital currency is Bitcoin. And if you're on my screen, you can see right now it's trading at $2,350. So I want to do this. I want to click on this because I want to go to another screen and I want to see how this has done over time and how much money could I have potentially earned if I simply bought it and held it like that 12-year-old boy did, and who's now a millionaire, for example. So I'm scrolling down to the bottom here, and here's a chart. And if you're looking at this chart, you can see the growth of Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin. You can see it's an upward trend since July of 2013. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go back 3 months as an example for educational purposes only, and I'm going to show you where the price was of Bitcoin just 90 days ago. It was $1,185. And in 90 days, it's gone from $1,185 to where it is today, which is $2,321. So how much of an increase is that? It's over 150%. That means if you owned it, you would have increased your money by 150%. You would have more than doubled your money simply by owning it and holding it because it's on an upward trend. Let's go ahead and take a look at another one. We're going to go to the number 2 digital coin, which is called Ethereum. And one of the things you're going to find when you go to CoinMarketCap and you research these coins, you're going to find that many of these coins have produced tremendous profit. So you can see right now that Ethereum is trading at $219. But let's just go back and see how much you could have bought it for just 90 days ago. So you can see here, here's the upward trend since October the 15th. But we're going to go back just 90 days ago. And even though a lot of people have been selling it off lately, you still could have made a tremendous profit. So 90 days ago, the value of one coin was $43. By the way, you don't have to buy a whole coin. You can buy a fraction of the coin and still take advantage of the growth. All right, so $43 on April the 10th. We fast forward to today, and today is $218. So it's going from $43 to $218. How much of an increase is that? I believe that's about 5 times. In other words, you would have doubled your money 5 times simply by owning it. And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, cryptocurrency is the most profitable currency in the history of mankind. And you absolutely want to know about it. You absolutely don't want to miss what's taking place around the world with this cryptocurrency. All right. So that is my overview, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to give you a nice little overview there. So what do you want to do? You want to get back in contact with the person who invited you on the call. They'll show you how to get registered. You're going to get the Ethereum that you need. They'll show you how to do that also. We've got that in our team website so you can be ready when the company goes live on Friday. So what I want to do right now, I'm going to go ahead and open the call up, and we're going to take a few questions here. What I'd like for you to state your name and let us know where you're calling from before you ask your questions. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to unmute everybody, and it'll make it easy for you to speak. All right, very good. Does anyone have any questions that we can answer for you tonight? Any questions? Just state your first name and let us know where you're calling from.
Hello.
Yes, who's speaking?
Pauline, Birmingham, Alabama.
Yes, how are you? Go ahead.
Good. You did everything but show, not a question, but you did everything but show how you can maximize this compensation plan. Do you mind going through that again?
Sure. I thought I did show that, but I can go back to that. Hold on one second.
You're completely, I've been looking. Okay.
No problem. No problem. Okay, so there are actually a lot of ways of looking at this. And
okay, I'm talking about the one where you show the 4 weeks.
where I show the 4 weeks.
The one with the 4 weeks on it, doing it 4 weeks. Or was it 4 days? That's why I need to see it again.
4 days. I'm not really sure which you're referring to on that.
You're showing that if you came in and you bought 3 positions on the left side and the right side, and those 25 got 25 and went on down, it was showing the monies that you could earn.
Okay, I'm on that page right now, and what I'm showing you here is that, remember, you're building 2 teams. So in this example, let's say you have 25 members on your lesser team. They all paid $20 a month. $20, that's $500 worth of volume. This is the first way that you earn money. You earn 20% of that, which is $100. If you have 50 members in your lesser leg, that comes out to $1,000 worth of volume. You earn 20% of that, that's $200. If you have 100 members on your lesser team, that's $2,000 worth of volume. 20%, that's $400. So this is the first way that you earn money. You also earn money through the matching commissions. That's from the people that you personally refer. Whatever money they earn through this bonus, you would earn 50%. So let's just say I personally referred about 60 people. So let's just say 50 of them earned $200. I would earn $100 each. All right? So that's the other way you earn money. The next way you earn money is the 10% matching on all your managers. These are managers within your team who generated $1,000 worth of volume. These are people that you don't even know. And you also can qualify to earn 10%, up to 5 generations, just depending on your weekly volume as well. Now, everything I shared with you is just the beginning, because what I just showed you is based on just you having 1 position that you pay $20 a month, but you can have 3. You can actually sign 2 positions under yourself. So you sign yourself, then you have to use 3 different email addresses. Then you come back, you register yourself under yourself with the second username and an email address. You put yourself on the right. Then you sign yourself, you put yourself on the left. So now, as you build this community out, you put yourself in a position to earn 3 paychecks and potentially triple these incomes right here. So that's what a lot of the leaders are doing, because in order for you to have 3 positions, it's only $60 a month. And once you build your team up, you can click the button and you can have that $60 actually come out of your earnings, and you don't even necessarily have to go into your pocket again.
Okay, so, Mark, I saw exactly what you are saying, but at noon today you had another slide on that said maximizing the compensation plan, and it was where you
yeah, that's okay. I've got in our team website, which is called MillionaireTeam.com, I have a video that talks about maximizing the comp plan. So you can watch that video. That's a different illustration than what I'm showing you right here. So
okay.
I think
what I was talking about. Okay.
Yeah, that's what you're referring to, right? So that's a different illustration. That's a different PowerPoint.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah,
so,
that's fine. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so the line is still open. Does anyone else have a question or comment?
Yes, Mark.
Yes, who's speaking?
Mr. James Johnson from Birmingham.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you rent the machine, the mining machine for $300, how often do you pay that? Is that a one-time, is that a monthly, or is that a quarterly, or what? The $300 for the rent.
We don't have all the details. We don't have all the details on that yet, James. So you have to kind of hold off a minute, and we'll have those details soon. As soon as we get those, we'll share those with you. And okay. Probably later on this week, we'll actually have the CEO, the person who created the program, on our call. I just need to arrange that, and we'll notify you, and you'll be able to ask some of those questions. He'll be able to answer those questions for you.
Okay, and also they'll tell you the percent. Well, you just make the 20%, 10%, of the trade, whatever the machine does?
Yes, yes, we'll go over those details. I actually covered that, but you'll be able to ask him in, your specific questions, and he'll be able to answer those for you.
Thank you, here.
You're welcome. So the whole idea of the crowd-funded mining is really unique, ladies and gentlemen, and we're really excited about that. We'll have more details concerning that as we move forward. And so what I'll do, I'll make arrangements. I'll make a phone call today, and we'll make arrangements for him to be on the call with us. It most likely will be in the evening, and we'll notify everybody when that's going to happen. Now, we do have an interview of him in our team website. If you go to millionaireteam.info, scroll down, you can actually listen to him talking about the program, and he also answered a few questions. The answer to your question may be in that video as well. Thank you for that question. Anyone else have a question or comment we can answer for you? All right, very good. Well, we thank you all for joining us. Get back in contact with the person who invited you to the call. They will provide their link to you, and we look forward to working with you, get you connected up in our Facebook group. And so we've got 1 week before the company launches, and we're doing these calls twice a day, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, and then again at 8 p.m. You want to invite as many people as possible on these calls, and you want to utilize that video that we have, which is very powerful, to introduce our program to people. And don't forget to reach out to your international contacts. We've got a lot of people from around the world. And, there's a growing middle class outside of the United States. And they love these programs, ladies and gentlemen. So you want to be sure to reach out to them as well. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. And we will be back again in the morning tomorrow at 12. And we look forward to seeing you there. Everyone have a great evening, and goodbye for now.